Welcome to the podcast that earned recognition both in 2019 and again in 2020 as one of the best podcasts in the marketing research industry. This is Research Business Daily Report. And we want to thank you for watching us today and hope that you'll lend your support for our Research News video series. We'll tell you how you can go about doing that at the end of today's video. I'm Bob Lederer, now in my 26th year as the respected voice in market research. William Cimarosa, who is the Senior VP of Market Research for the SUZY Center of Excellence in New York, recently blogged from MarTech Cube about the availability and the somewhat limited use of up-to-date, consumer-focused market research tools. Why is that important? Well, he explained it is due to the brands that are having increasing pressure on them to understand their consumer base as the environment in which consumers exist is increasingly moving at a faster pace and changing behaviors. Cimarosa believes that not enough brands are attuned to the best, most appropriate market research tools that are out there, ones that would allow them to clearly understand their base. Cimarosa encouraged market researchers in the even more complex, still COVID era that we're in now, to, quote, adopt new methods that can ensure they remain relevant. And what are those? Well, that was really the gist of the blog. Cimarosa specified tools that rely on data science and advanced data analytics. In particular, he recommended quantitative observational data sets that present consumption trends that are tied to campaign metrics and social listening patterns. Put all of those together, and Cimarosa says it can lead to predictive modeling. And that, in turn, can help market researchers capture latent variables that provide context to observational data. Cimarosa emphasized that latent variables are so game-changing that they antiquate the research aphorism, quote, that it doesn't make sense to ask a respondent something when that question can be replaced by observing the situation. What's his explanation for that? Well, consumers find it much easier to comment about their personal experiences as opposed to talking to researchers about hypothetical situations. Asking consumers about experiences which lead to purchase moments can obviously generate data, and that data can help predict future behaviors. The other value of a latent variable, according to Cimarosa, it can capture consumer brand and product perceptions, category attitudes, emotional and functional need states, and usage impressions. And all of those add context to consumption and campaign data. There is important additional brand information when a researcher complements qualitative intercepts with those latent variables. That can enable, according to Cimarosa, a business to apply consumer behavioral changes to that company's innovations and campaign assets. Cimarosa finalized his thoughts about latent variables by pointing out that data science and machine learning are capable of measuring its impact. That's a wrap-up for today's Research Business Daily Report. You may or may not know that the editorial goal of every one of these videos is to present to you news, insights, and commentary that we feel you will not find anywhere else. And in fact, we believe that if you watch us regularly, you're going to find that your appreciation grows because we are backing up what we just said with the actual facts. And as just one sign of your appreciation, well, perhaps you'll consider becoming an RBDR Patreon supporter, which means making a small donation, whatever reasonable amount you feel comfortable with, on a monthly basis. In fact, that's why we set up our exclusive crowdfunding website at patreon.com/RBDR. So we hope you'll pay it a visit. Perhaps you'll contribute something. In the meantime, we hope you have a good research day, and we'll be looking for you to join us again here tomorrow. And until then, please stay safe.